రవి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యారా? ఓకే. ధర్మేంద్ర వెల్కమ్.
A very good morning to all, one and all. On behalf of the department and the organizing team of this course, I would like to extend a warm welcome.
A very good
to all
morning
the
to one and
dignitaries.
all. Our Honorable Director Sir has joined now. So Chandrasekhar may start.
Yes, sir. A very good morning to one and all. On behalf of the department and the organizing team of this course, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all dignitaries, participants, faculty members, and the students of this 5-day faculty development program on power electronic applications in smart grid and electric vehicles during 25th to 29th June 2021. It is indeed a great privilege to have here today with us Professor C.S.P. Rao, Honorable Director, NIT Andhra Pradesh, as a chief guest to this inaugural function. Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, in charge registrar and Dean Faculty Affairs, as a guest of honor. Dr. V. Sandeep, the head of the department, electrical engineering, and also convener of this program, presiding over this function, and other dignitaries present for the blessing this occasion. Now, I would like to request Mr. Dharmendra to play video of lighting lamp to seek the blessings of goddess for the grand success of this FTP.
दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्म
Now I would like to invite Dr. Tejavatu Ramesh, coordinator of this program, for the welcome address.
Thank you, Chandrasekhar. Today's chief guest, Professor CSP Rao Garu, Honorable Director, NIT Andhra Pradesh. Chief guest of honor, Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, in charge registrar and Dean Faculty Affairs, Dr. V. Sandeep, convener of this program and also head of the department, all deans, associate deans, heads of the department, fellow faculty members, and my dear participants. A very good morning to one and all. I, T. Ramesh, as a coordinator of this program, take this opportunity to deliver the welcome address for this 5-day online faculty development program on power electronics applications in smart grids and electric vehicles during 25th to 29th June 2021. We have received 200 applications. Among the 200 applications, we have shortlisted 150 applications and sent email to the further confirmation. Around 100 members have turned up and confirmed their participation and joined today's program. This program is packed with the interesting and research-oriented technical and hands-on sessions, which we will be delivered by the experts from various IITs and NITs in the relevant fields like overview of the conventional inverters and converters, multi-level inverter-fed PMSM drives for electric vehicle applications, integration of electric vehicles in smart grids, wind energy grid integration challenges and prospective solutions, multi-level converter-based grid-connected renewable conversion systems, the renewable energy sources integrated with the power network roll-up interface power converters. In addition to these technical sessions, we have also planned the hands-on sessions, practical hands-on session and the simulation hands-on session, which are hands-on session on power converters for electric vehicle applications, hands-on sessions on D-space control-based PMSM drive for electric vehicle application, which we have assembled in our laboratory, electrical machine laboratory. These are the contents we will deliver. We have the participants from the length and breadth of the country and mostly from the reputed institutions. And I feel that this course will be a great platform for the exchange of idea and the knowledge. And finally, I hope all the participants will get maximum benefit and will have a great learning experience. I wish you all the best. Jai Hind. Over to Chandrasekhar.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for introducing about our today's program briefly. Now, I would like to invite Dr. V. Sandeep, convener of this program and head of the department, to introduce about the department.
Yeah. So thank you, Chandrasekhar. I think my voice is clear.
Yes, sir, it's very clear.
Yeah. So good morning, respected director, sir. I welcome you warmly to our FDP program inauguration, sir. So, respected Director of NIT Andhra Pradesh and today's function chief guest, Professor CSP Rao, sir, in charge registrar, Dean Faculty Welfare Dinesh Shankar Reddy, and heads of the departments and coordinator of the program, Dr. Ramesh, and other guests, faculty members, all participants, very good morning to all of you. And first of all, on behalf of Electrical Engineering Department, I thank our Honorable Director for being the catalyst for organizing this 5-day online FDP program on power electronics and applications in smart grid and electric vehicles. And in fact, this is the third in the consecutive way we are conducting this workshop in 2021, actually. I mean, previously we have conducted 2 more workshops in the same theme, and 2019 and 2020. and this is a third one. And it gives us immense pleasure at this same contest to present a brief introduction about our department also. So our department was established in the year 2015 when the institute was established in the same year. And right now we are running in the 3 programs. One is 4-year BTech program in EEE, and with the intake of 120 students. Also, department offers the MTech in power electronics and drives and PhD in electrical engineering to promote the research activities in various areas of electrical engineering. And the students and the faculty are encouraged to work in interdisciplinary projects with a simulated and wonderful environment. And currently we have 32 research scholars in the department. The major areas of the faculty's expertise includes power electronics, power systems, DSP, embedded systems, electrical machines, microgrids and smart grids, electric vehicles, and machine learning applications and artificial applications in power and energy systems. We have the funded projects by the DST, other funding agencies, nearly about 1 crore rupees we have, and we are successfully executing the projects in the department. And faculty, we have the 2 patents and several SEA index papers. And the faculty members of the departments has conducted several FDPs and workshops, and we have contributed to FDPs, other programs for the other institutes as the resource persons also in reputed institute. And currently we have 3 senior IEEE senior members in the department, and we are conducting regular activities like internship programs and webinars, workshops on emerging technologies, and industry interactive sessions and innovative project work. These are our activities, regular activities. And I would like to share at this point. So there are some very recent significant achievements by our department students. So one of the group of the students, BTech student, they awarded with INA, Indian National Academy of Engineering Innovative Student Award 2020 at bachelor level. So that was very recent. And also finalist of IICDC, so challenge 2019-20 organized by Texas Instruments in collaboration with the DST. That was a project on automated rainwater harvesting system. And also recently there are few students got also opportunity, higher education opportunities in foreign universities. So one of them, they are got selected for the Cornell universities, other universities in world-class universities in USA. With this brief introduction, I thank the organizers for giving this opportunity. So I congratulate Dr. Ramesh for organizing this online workshop. I wish him all the best, and I'm sure that all the participants who have been participating now will gain the knowledge and get benefit out of this program. And we special thank AICTC Atal for supporting the program financially. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for revealing the department milestone. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Dinesh P. Shankar Reddy, in charge registrar and Dean Faculty Affairs, to introduce about our institute.
Yeah, respected Director, Professor C.S.P. Rao, Head of the Department, Electrical Engineering, Dr. Sandeep, Coordinator of 5-day Atal FDP on Power Electronics Applications in Smart Grids and Electrical Vehicles, Dr. Ramesh. All the participants have registered for this 5-day FDP. My dear colleagues, a very good morning to all of you. Very briefly, I will be giving the journey of NIT Andhra Pradesh during the past 5 years. NIT Andhra Pradesh started in the year 2015 with an intake of 480 undergraduate students in 8 engineering disciplines. And very quickly, within a span of 4 years, the intake has been increased to 600. And from the current academic year, the intake would be 750 for undergraduate students. During the first 4 years from the inception, NIT Andhra Pradesh functioned from 2 transitory campuses. And also the students were accommodated at 7 to 8 different places. Professor C.S.P. Rao was appointed as the founder director of NIT Andhra Pradesh during March 2018. With his distinct vision, persistence, and with the support of CPWD, we were able to get 50,000 square meters of area got constructed within 10 months of time, which is a record across all NITs. By December 2019, 1 academic complex, 1 laboratory complex, 3 workshops, boys hostel blocks, girls hostel blocks, faculty and non-teaching quarters, guest house, and open sports arena facilities were completed. From the month of December 2019, all the operations of NIT Andhra Pradesh were started operating from its permanent campus, which you have just watched in 2 videos. It is only half of the constructions which we had. Later, without the effect of COVID-19, would have occupied another 50,000 square meters of area, wherein we have got equal amount of facilities into our fold. So these facilities will be just sufficient to accommodate or to cater the needs of all the stakeholders of the institute. On 27th October 2020, Honorable Union Minister of Education, Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, has inaugurated several of these facilities and dedicated NIT Andhra Pradesh campus to the nation. Honorable Minister has highly appreciated the Director, Professor C.S.P. Rao, for his dedicated efforts in timely completion of the construction activities in the campus and for becoming a role model to other new NITs in terms of rapid pace of construction activities. Also, the institute has achieved its aim in terms of providing placements consecutively for the past 3 years. For the 3 passed out batches, the institute has recorded 70 to 75% of the placements with an annual CPC of 6.5 lakhs. Being an youngest institute, providing such a good number of placements made the NIT Andhra Pradesh to stood in top 10 NITs in providing placements to its students. From the year 2019, the institute has started PhD program, both regular and part-time, and MS by research program in all the disciplines of engineering and also in sciences, humanities, and management. From the academic year 2020-21, the institute has started MTech program in 6 specializations of engineering, and also from the current academic year, the MTech program in another 2 specializations will also be started. As on date, the institute has 47 regular and 60 ad hoc faculty members, also 65 regular non-teaching staff supported by nearly 200 outsourced staff. With the dedicated efforts of the regular faculty members, during the past 2 years, the institute has got 21 funded research projects worth of 45 million rupees and has spent 21 MOUs with the prestigious organizations like IIT Kanpur, IIT Bombay. Very soon it will be entering into IIT Delhi, NIT Surathkal, National Highway Authority of India Limited, McLean Solutions, and many more. So also the institute is slowly entering into the consultancy projects also. The Department of Civil Engineering is very active in conducting these consultancy projects. So finally, the next 5 years, the institute is looking to have a state-of-the-art research facilities and also to have few centers of excellences, so that all the stakeholders as well as the more impetus onto the research will take NIT Andhra Pradesh into the top 10 NITs through. Also, our target is also to be ranked in NIR rankings top 100. So I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity, and I wish them all the best for this 5-day FDP program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving our institute plans, which is achieved in a very short span of time. It's a great privilege to introduce our chief guest at this node of event. Professor C.S.P. Rao has assumed charge as the founder director of NIT Andhra Pradesh on 22nd March 2018. He has graduated in mechanical engineering from JNTU College of Engineering, Kakinada in the year 1985. Professor C.S.P. Rao had underwent this post-graduation in production engineering and PhD from the NIT Warangal. He had served as scientist in prestigious DRDO before joining as faculty member in NIT Warangal. Professor C.S.P. Rao has more than 30 years of experience in the research as and also in teaching part. His lectures on automation, CIM, soft computing, PLM, simulation, CNC, and CAD or CAM for PG students had cherished and motivated young minds to pursue doctoral programs. He was instrumental in initiating 2 MTech programs on computer integrated manufacturing and additive manufacturing. He has authored 10 textbooks on CAD or CAM, production technology, AutoCAD, robotics, soft computing techniques, and etc. As a notable outreach activity, he has contributed 16 units of lecture notes for well-renowned Indira Gandhi Open University. He has developed on computer integrated manufacturing and pedagogy lecture note on mechatronics and CAD or CAM. Professor CSP Rao has a commendable research experience. He has guided 30 PhD scholars, and at present, 9 PhD scholars are pursuing their doctoral course under his able guidance. He has published more than 250 technical papers in international journals and conferences, etc. He has guided about 150 MTech students projects and executed R&D projects worth of 4.25 crore. He had received prestigious awards such as Engineer of the Year and Scientist of the Year in the year 2008 from the undivided state of Andhra Pradesh. He has developed several state-of-art laboratories in manufacturing, which include mechatronics lab, simulation lab, CNC and robotics lab at NIT Warangal. Professor CSP Rao has vast administrative experience at NIT Warangal. He was head School of Management, registrar, head Mechanical Engineering, head Center for Automation and Instrumentation, NBA coordinator for the Mechanical Engineering, and also served as vice president for All India Federation of NIT Teachers. Ever since his assumption of charge as the director in NIT Andhra Pradesh, he made his remarkable contribution in development of the institute. With these brief words about our honorable director, may I now invite Professor CSP Rao, sir, to enlighten the audience with his words of wisdom.
Thank you, Chandrasekhar, for your elaborative and kind words on me. Because every time, I am feeling somewhat embarrassed to listen my biodata several times. Okay, hereafter I think it must be make it as just 1 minute, less than 1 minute presentation about my biodata. I request because it is putting me some kind of embarrassment. Because it's not good. We are all people who are doing things. We are not the people who are to be boasted. Anyway, I welcome you all. I think about 65 participants are there in this virtual conference. And I welcome you all for this 5-day Atal workshop on Peace 2021. I welcome Dinesh Shankar Reddy, our registrar and Dean Faculty Welfare, convener of this program, Dr. Sandeep, coordinator of the program, Dr. Tejavat, and the faculty of EEE department, and all the participants. I don't know, some of the participants maybe from maybe are teachers, and some are students. Power systems applications in smart grid and electrical vehicles. The concept is, nowadays, we all know that the cost of 1 liter of diesel or a petrol crossing 100 rupees. I think they have already crossed 100 rupees. And they produce lot of, gases that are harmful for us. We call them as pollutants. And while we are all in this stage, previously I know very well, we used to purchase 1 liter of diesel, 1 liter of petrol for 19 rupees. At that time, 1 liter of Bisleri water is 20 rupees. Bisleri water costs more than petrol. 1 liter of petrol, some time back. I know this because I have seen that. Today you see this. So the scarcity of this fuel is increasing. And we have to go for some clean technologies and the best alternative could be electrical vehicles. A lot of research is going on in electrical vehicles and hybrid vehicles. Already, this has been in use, particularly in European countries. And slowly, there is no other way. We have to go for or switch on our mode of transportation to electrical vehicles. All the railways, they are already electrified. But the many transportation systems like the cars, buses, and two-wheelers need to be converted into electrical vehicles. So the technology requirements for the electrical vehicles is enhancing. And of course, the power systems, knowledge on the power systems, and application of the power systems, and advances in the power systems are imperative for the applications into these electrical vehicles. Power electronics is a key technology used in various applications to optimize energy management, providing the conversion to operate motors, battery storage, etc. etc. Applications of power electronics in automotive electrical and electronic systems include high voltage systems, automotive power generation, SMPS, DC converters, electrical drives, traction inverters, or DC to AC converters. Hence, our knowledge on power electronics is ever increasing. I am very glad that the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering is conducting the advanced topic on the power electronics applications to smart grid and electrical vehicles. Is a most sought after topic today for tomorrow applications. They are preparing the graduates of tomorrow with the latest topics. I am very happy for that. I am also very happy to tell all the participants of this VC. I am also very happy that our electrical and electronics department is most happening department in NIT Andhra Pradesh. Any work of the institute, they come forward to take up that work, completes the work with more than what I expected, what I expect. In such a level, they used to contribute to the works of the institution. Hence, when I need any work, I immediately call Ramesh or Jairam or Sandeep for my immediate help. Such people, very positive thinking people. Here, what we require is only positivity. Only work towards the goal of the institution. We have to grow. How do we grow? Unless everybody contributes, we cannot really grow. With that positive spirit, the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering people are working. They are working in more innovative projects. Sri Krishna, Shankar Pedabadi, and Sandeep, all these people are working on innovation or innovative projects. Today, most sought after program in India is innovation program. The government of India is encouraging people who are innovative, people who do innovation of technology and incubation of technologies. And this work, particularly, I think majority part of this work is being taken up by EEE department of NIT Andhra Pradesh. And I'm sure that the program will definitely address all the positive aspects of this topic piece 2021, and they cover majority of the things that are required for a modern engineer, and particularly for electronics engineering. What are all the requirements they are supposed to teach and may sometimes train also, and also understand that they've been calling 7 experts from other IITs and NITs, 2 experts from IITs, and remaining 5 experts from different 5 NITs. They've been calling in addition to their own expertise. I think this is a good culmination of experts who are going to deliver all the key aspects of power electronics to you. I hope this is the best way, or this is the best platform that you all will learn and earn something, earn knowledge, learn something, and that is going to be useful for your future endeavors. I'm really, really happy, and I wish the department to conduct such programs many in future, and fill all your cap with this kind of feathers, so that the electrical department would be the best department in NIT AP. You have to keep up my word that EEE is most happening department. You have to do that. And I wish Tejavat, Ramesh, Sandeep, and all the people who are all conducting this program very, very best. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for your kind support, blessings, and encouragement, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for revealing the importance of trending technologies in the electrical world. And once again, I thank for your kind support and encouragement to all of us to achieve future endeavors. Now, and finally, I would like to invite Dr. Jairam, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, to deliver vote of thanks for this event.
Due to the signal issue, Jairam sir has left. I will continue the vote of thanks.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Ramesh, please complete.
First and foremost, I would like to thank our dynamic director, Professor CSP Rao Garu, for giving us encouragement and support to continue these workshops, FDV programs. Every year we are conducting at least one program because of support of director sir. I feel honored and fortunate to get the opportunity to deliver a vote of thanks on this occasion. I would like to thank our in-charge registrar, Dr. P. Dinesh Shankar Reddy sir, for his continuous support. Further, I would like to thank the deans, associate deans, and all heads of the department for their kind concern. Also, I thank department colleagues and staff of the department for their kind support and make the event well organized. I may like to express our sincere thanks to all the officials of the administration for their continuous support. I would like to thank the AICTC Training and Learning Atal Academy for sponsoring funding for this FDP program. I convey thanks to all the participants. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and the willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zone. Last but not the least, I also wish to express my sincere thanks to everyone, those who supported directly or indirectly in making this program successful. Once again, thank you all for this opportunity. Jai Hind. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much for attending this inaugural session, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All the best. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.